Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you guys can tell, the setting is so different from what it usually is. And I have to speak louder so you guys can hear me. And on top of that, my skin is looking really itchy. I have makeup on, like there is sun. The weather is super nice right now. It's 16 degrees where I am in Canada, so it's super nice. Um so this video is not gonna be too long. And you guys know I usually film my videos with the back camera, but I'm gonna film it with the front camera because I wasn't planning to make a video. I don't have my mic, I don't have my tripod or any of that. But essentially today I was supposed to go to practice. As you guys can see my bag, but practice got canceled at the last second when I was still literally on my way. I was halfway my commute, and that made me really angry. Like it's unplanned, and it wasn't supposed to happen that way. Like it's an unplanned canceling. Like it's not like it was unplanned. That's what I'm trying to say. Like it was an accident. It's not like purposely done. It wasn't purposely planned, but it still made me so angry, and I had to catch myself to calm down. And honestly, one of the reasons why it made me so angry is because I'm currently just going through so many things at the same time. So that kind of added the icing on the cake, and it was kind of like just on my last straw of like literally my entire month, like but I decided that instead of just going home with this anger, because it's not like going home is gonna make me happier, I would just come to the park and film a video and talk about what I've been trying to talk about, what I've been dying to talk about. So turning this negative experience for me, this negative day, into positive. My first part of my day was really productive, and I got so much work done. I got a grade back for one of my midterms, which also was the icing on the cake. It just wasn't good, and it made me really angry and upset as well. But I just told myself that I will just choose to rest, because I don't think I remember the last time I've actually decided to willingly take a step back and rest with myself. I try to look at a couple things that are affecting me right now, and that also kind of made me really angry, but especially made me really sad. And I was able to pinpoint them a lot and kind of look at them from multiple perspectives. So I was able to kind of take a step back and see, like, what are the things that are draining me right now. Having expectations of being not only a student, a child, an employee, and an athlete at the same time, and not really having a break, and having to be all these things full time is kind of like burning me out. And I don't want it to be to a point of no return. So that's kind of what it is. Like, that's kind of what I've been able to, like, I've been knowing this, but I, like, when it's really, really affecting me to the point where, like, everything in my life I feel like is crashing down, that's when I'm just like, okay, like, this is not good for me. But honestly, like, there is nothing I can do. Like, I have to work to get money. Like, I don't have a financial safety net. Like, I have to work. I have to show up to school because I'm working to be able to afford my studies. And I have, like, being an athlete makes me so happy, and track as well. So just thinking about it, I'm just going through so much right now. Like, it's just so draining. But yeah, at least the weather's nice, so that's good. Another thing that I also wanted to talk about was my first ever poetry collection out. That's one thing that's making me happy, and that's one thing that is positive. So I did write a poetry collection, and it's not like a humongous collection. It's my first collection, so I wanted it to be something small and something like still readable and cute. Essentially, it's composed of 4 poems, okay, if I remember them clearly, because I know which poems are there specifically, top of my head. But when I write poems, I usually don't give them titles unless I'm like publishing it, unless I plan to, or unless I'm like posting on my Instagram account. But usually I don't plan on doing either, and so I just don't give my poem titles. But for this poetry collection, I did add them titles before publishing it. So I do have one called Resentment. I have another one called Distinctive Soul, something like that. I forgot the title, I'm sorry. I have another one called The Word, and then the last one, The Word. I can't remember the title of the last one. And I know it's not good that I don't remember the titles, but I just told you guys I make titles literally like I made these titles at the last second. Like, what mattered to me was more the poems and the words and how they were structured. And yeah, I have 4 poems. My poetry collection is called Fragments. I've made a short about it. I've posted a TikTok about it. It's on the link of my YouTube channel, so you guys can check it out. Yeah, it's also on the link of my TikTok. It's on the link of my TikTok bio as well, so you guys can also check it out. And it's great. I think you guys should purchase it. I know you guys don't want to purchase it, and some of you guys don't want to have to pay, which is 100% fair. Like, you don't have to purchase it. But I'm not just doing this for like quick cash. Like, I genuinely want to be a writer, and I've been writing poetry, for the ones who know me, for the longest time ever. Like, poetry is my life. Like, I've been writing poetry since I was like in grade 8, so it's about 7 years now. And ever since then, I've just been writing, and I've also gotten to writing stories, so kind of expanding a little bit more. So this is kind of like a debut of my like poetry era, you know. I've always wanted to publish, but I didn't know how I was gonna go about it. So the collection is 4 poems. It's a collection of 4 poems for $3. If you guys check out my website, if you guys don't want to pay for it, like I mentioned, like, that's honestly 100% fair. I do have a couple of these poems. I'm not going to say which ones, but I do have a couple of those poems that I did read on my YouTube shorts, so you guys can just check those out and listen to them and let me know what you guys think of these poems. But I'm really happy that I was able to. And yeah, it's live on my Payhip, and it's called Fragments, and it's by me, by Val, and I'm super happy I really got to, because honestly I've been dying to, like, I've been dying to publish. Like, I've been dying to get to that stage where I can comfortably publish poetry, and I can write, but just do what I love. And you know, because I never knew how I would actually go about it. When I posted my first poem, like my first YouTube short poem, and people were liking it and giving nice comments, I was like, you know, I can slowly start introducing my poetry like that. So you guys can go check it out, or if you guys don't want to pay for it, like I said, which is so fair, you guys can check out some of my shorts. I do have some of the poems that are featured, and yeah. So, and this is like a first collection. I will bring out more collections down the line. I have so many poems in store, and I have so many poems that I'm working on and writing. And I also have a story that I'm working on. I have actually 2 stories that I'm currently working on. I think these are going to be more for like a publishable book, but I will also make stories for a few collections that I will sell on my Payhip. And yeah, like, I'm super excited to see where my poetry journey takes me. But yeah, I'm feeling the sun, I'm feeling the weather. Like I said, this is not going to be too long video, but I just talk so much, so it was bound to be a pretty long video anyway. But anyway, so thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, also I wanted to say that I'm at the park. Sorry guys, my video stopped. That was probably a sign for me to stop talking, but I just wanted to tell you guys that I've lived in the apartment that I currently live in for over a decade, and I've always been around this park, and this park is one of my favorite parks ever, just because of the meaning it has. I've been here so many times when I've been in my deepest, lowest times in my life. I just love this park. I love these swings, and if it wasn't flooded, I would be on one of these swings right now. But I love this park. And I just feel like it has a really big theme in my life. Like, it's really symbolic, because I feel like I was kind of stripped of my childhood a little bit. So being in parks and being with swings and things like that, it's always so good for me. Like, But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you guys want to tap into my first ever poetry collection, you guys can. It's in the link of my YouTube channel. You guys just check out my channel, or it's my latest short. You guys can check it out as well. And if you guys don't want to do that, you guys can listen to some of my poems. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys so much. See you guys in another lifetime.